Welcome in, everybody. Today is a special edition of Main Street Today. We are debuting a band that I want you to know. They're called the Nashvillains, and they are well-heeled. Let me get their names in front of you because they've all had solo careers. They've all worked with some amazing people. Troy Johnson stepping out with a lead vocal, Brett Boyette with incredible harmonies, and his production is primo, and Scott Lindsay, who has had songs recorded by a ton of people in the business, including Kevin Costner, Modern West. All right, stay tuned, buckle up, and get ready for some music. I would not steer you wrong.
Red horizon slowly fading, I can hear the desert scream. Sitting still, my heart is racing from where I've gone and what I've seen. I get high and try to kill the pain, but end up coming down to hitting the ground with broken wings. 'Cause you ain't there to catch me. You ain't there to catch me.
Okay, we're not going to call them the Nashvillians because it's
Yeah,
the
thank you.
Nashvillains.
That's right.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
spell it right if you're going to find them because they are the stuff. We are here with Troy Johnson and Brett Boyette and Scott Lindsay, three of the most talented musicians ever.
Oh, that's too kind and not right at all. But thank you.
Come on, stop. Yeah. You have such a history in this town. Well, first of all, I got to start with Troy because Troy, you may not remember it because it was a long time ago, but I remember it because it was impactful. You sang a demo for me for a song that I was pitching to a movie.
Oh my gosh! Please don't embarrass me.
But at that time, I go, I can't have anybody sing it ever again because I liked your voice on it so much.
Oh,
I mean, it was just like I go, you know how when you're a songwriter and when the right voice sings the song, you just go, okay, it can't be pitched to anybody else. Well, that's the deal.
No. Yeah, that's a problem.
Well, you know what? It was worth it just to hear your vocal on that. And you bring that, and I love because you guys have this wonderful rock edge to everything you do. But this new single, we're going to get into that a little bit later. But it's kind of this wonderful soft ballad that I go, wow, that is totally not what I was expecting.
Yeah, we've got a lot of great epic style ballads on there that have a lot of punch,
a lot of variety.
Yeah,
you do. And Brett, you come from this wonderful singer songwriter side and hits on the radio now with people like Cassidy Pope, but you bring this country side that's just a little bit different. And then Scott, I mean, I don't know anybody that's not Kevin Costner that's had music used with Kevin Costner and Modern West. Usually you gotta have an in for that one, my friend. So
we do, and we're gonna keep that secret. We do have an in, and we're gonna keep that under our hat.
No. Let's specify. They have an in.
Yeah. Who don't like to get wild and smooth? 'Cause the smooth goes down easy for a reason. I like a little something too hot to hold. I like beer ice cold, but hey, who knows? Oh yeah, yeah. Tell me who don't? Yeah, yeah, who don't?
Yeah, he's
So-
we haven't been able to meet him yet, but we've
Everything we've done is Zoom,
Yeah,
or
through email,
emails
yeah,
and things
yeah.
like that.
but yes,
Yeah.
we're very thankful to have a direct connection to that project, and it was a blessing for sure.
Yeah, it kind of fell in our lap, and we grabbed hold. You know,
Yeah, hold on to it. Hold on. But you know what? It wouldn't have come your way had you not had the sound to begin with. See, that's the thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, that's 90% of it, isn't it, Devin?
Mhm. It is 90% of it. And then just having somebody hear it. What I love is you guys have this wonderful, and I call it a biker edge to
Hey,
all of your music.
There you go.
yeah.
that he
Nailed
loves
it.
it. He loves the sound of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nailed it.
You're talking our language,
Yeah,
Devin.
Brett's been pushing that on us since
Pushing
since
that on us.
since the inception of the band. You know. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about this. The new single is There to Catch Me.
Mhm.
Yes.
Brand new lyric video that's out, and it's filled with pictures. It's filled with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you've made it you. Lyric videos have become a thing now, and I love it because if somebody misses a word as a songwriter, all your words get to be seen as well as heard.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
They
Right.
are they are important to us as songwriters. I would
Yeah,
say,
and a
for
lot
sure.
more interesting than you think they'd be. I
Yeah.
mean, they're really good.
Hmm. And I wanted to find out. So, one of my favorite songs that I discovered as I kind of did the little, I want to listen to everything they've done is Baby Go Boom.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
I love it.
That's
I
great.
just-
Yeah, it's a
I
fun
go-
little ditty for sure.
Yeah,
It's a booty
nice.
shaker. for
It
sure.
is a booty shaker, and I will admit I might have shaken a little as I was listening.
1, 2. She's like a bomb with legs and lipstick. She looks too good to keep her distance. One kiss gonna blow your mind, hit you hard like dynamite. She gets turned on and time's a ticking. 'Cause baby go boom, oh baby go boom, oh baby got a real short fuse. And baby go boom, yeah baby go boom, yeah baby go boom, come on baby go boom.
And I love to put that sunroof open on a beautiful day, and it's just your music really lends itself to that. If you describe in a word what your music is to people who don't know the Nashvillans.
Original, yeah, for sure. Dark country definitely comes to mind. Epic. There's a lot of ethereal, epic stuff in our record, and I can't wait for everybody to hear
I'd say
it.
another word would be cinematic.
Yes,
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, I
that
get
probably describes it, more fully than any other word.
It's been a long time since I've listened to a band's work where every song sounded different. And you would think that would be very typical, but some bands are so, well, we got to have it. It's got to be our sound. It's got to be our sound, that they forget that they make every song sound alike. Every single song of yours sounds like different, but it still sounds like your band. It's very, because of my age, I'm a big fan of 70s rock and roll.
All righty then.
So,
Same here.
and it brings that in. That
Yeah,
kind
well,
of a feeling.
good. I'm glad you see that, because that was, not necessarily we didn't try to do that, but I think that we accomplished that in an innate way, and I'm proud of that, and one of the things we didn't want to do is create an album of singles, because that's just so boring.
Yeah.
And so as we were writing it, or writing all the songs, we found a narrative theme throughout the entire body of work, and we sort of put the album together in a narrative way.
Yeah, concept album.
Yeah.
You know, I saw that. You know, when I listened with my eyes closed, I saw the movie. Does
Good.
that make sense? Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah. Well, that's where the cinematic thing comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually really brilliant. I'm so tired of a rock band sending me stuff, and you're not a rock band because you're loud.
Right.
Rock music, just like country, rock music, good rock music says something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I do feel like we have something to say in our songs. And we
Mhm.
actually, we are writing not just to write a song that needs to sound like blah. We are actually trying to say something.
Well, I think coming from the Nashville School of Writing,
Right.
we have, you know, we think about the story, not just the lyric, or not just the rhyme.
Yeah.
We want it to be a story, you know,
Mhm.
and that I think there's
Mhm.
value in that.
Yeah,
Oh
we'll,
yeah.
we'll work on a song for a while too until we know it's right. You know, we don't just jot something down and say, "Okay, that's good." No, we beat it up a while.
Well,
You know,
having three writers in
Having
the
three
band,
writers, yeah,
yeah, they will tend to do that.
yeah,
and the crazy thing, and I'm going to talk to you like you're not in the room. When you have somebody that can deliver it like the three of you do, y'all can make bad stuff sound good.
Oh, well, thank you. What a
You
great
know,
compliment, because we have bad stuff that we
Yeah.
haven't released yet.
Hey, let's talk about your show, your happy hour. You have a YouTube, a streaming show that deals with some fun bands. One of my favorite bands in the world is the Bellamy Brothers. Y'all have a connection with the Bellamy Brothers,
Yeah.
and they are hilarious. And you guys really brought that out.
Oh, good. Yeah,
Yeah,
Scott
thanks.
brought him in. Scott's good friends
Yeah.
with him, and yeah, we were really happy to talk to him, and we had a really good time with him.
Yeah, they're
They're
good
awesome.
folks. They recorded a couple songs of mine, neither of which made their album, but they recorded them. but I've known the Bellamy's, that whole family, for about 20 years now, you know, and I'm only 25.
Yeah, we got the Nashvillains happy hour.
I got mine autographed.
So wait a minute. Here's the Hasselhoff played on my basketball team.
The biggest train wreck happened in the first 8 bars of this song.
I danced on a table.
I bet you did.
What made you guys start that web series?
COVID.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
In a word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Looking
was
for
a way
content
for us
during
to get
COVID.
on social media, and it's also a great way to help build our social media platforms and everything else. But it was also, I think we have a good chemistry between the three of us and different personalities. And we have a long history in this industry with, a lot of people we all pull in through our working relationships
Yeah.
interview.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a nice way to bring people that we admire and have worked with in the past and are friends of ours, and just kind of hang out and just, talk.
All three of you come from three different performing versions of life. You come from being rock bands, from country bands, from being on stage, singing background vocals in the studio, writing songs for everybody from Keith Urban to the Dixie Chicks to contemporary artists like Cassidy Pope that are out right now. What brought the three of you together? Because you were doing fine on your own, but the sound is magic together. So is that what led you together?
Well, I was our publisher, me and Troy write for the same company. Our publisher sent me to California to do a thing called the Durango Songwriters Festival.
Yeah.
And a mutual friend of ours named Tim Gates had a writing appointment with Brett, and he was writing at the time for a movie called Forever My Girl. And Tim said, let's go try to get a cut on that movie. So we got together and wrote.
Brett was living out in Los Angeles at the time.
Yeah,
he was in
I
LA.
back in LA. Yeah.
The song didn't make the movie, but we hit it off real well. And Brett said that he was moving to Nashville, and he wanted to put a band together called Nashvillains. And he, oddly enough, he played me a demo, and he said, when I get to Nashville, I want to try to get this guy to sing in the band. It was Troy. And I'm like, is that Troy Johnson singing? He said, yeah, man, I really want him in the band. I said, well, heck, I'll call him. And we write for the same company. His office is across the hall. You know? So
I can get that, because I swear to you, I have sat in so many rooms and I go, I still haven't found anybody to beat Troy Johnson. I still have not found anybody to beat that voice. And people play me new artists and stuff, and they go, they're kind of edgy. I said, just find Troy Johnson. And now when your publicist sent me this together, and I went, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I know that voice.
Yeah.
I know that voice, and I know how that works. But it's just magic what you guys bring together. If there were a song that you say, this really solidified for the first time, and it gave me because you get the chills, you get those little goosebumps in the studio when you hear yourselves together for the first time. What was the song the three of you did together that you go, okay, we got something?
Well, it happened pretty early on. I mean,
I'd say the first song, which was "There to Catch Me."
Yeah, "There to Catch Me" was the first one we wrote, actually.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll see her in the morning, the way the trees sway in the wind. It's almost like her ghost is calling, till she drifts away again.
I mean, we didn't really know what we had until Brett took it and sort of put his producer spin on it. I mean, it was just we wrote
a good song.
We wrote a song that we thought embodied a particular emotion and a particular niche that really wasn't represented in the
Niche.
Current.
He's breaking out big words.
Current country landscape.
Yeah,
so early on
needed.
we thought we had something.
I think even that, and then our second one, which was "Tumbling Down," which is also another one of my favorites. I mean, it's a great song.
Yeah, in the studio when we were recording "Tumbling Down," and we got the 3-part harmony going on that song. I mean, that's one of the first times, if not the first time, and it really, sunk in. It's like, wow, nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing this.
Yeah, and I like the fact
great.
that our 3-part harmony isn't overly. I like the fact that it's part of the sound and not the sound. There's
brilliant.
something else going on, so it's not like we're a quote unquote vocal band.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that it's more subtle than.
It's just something we do.
It's just something we do that adds to the palette. It's not a Black Hawk or Eagles or it just is part of the milieu. What about that one?
Every road is just a lonely old black time, heading someplace you've already been. Pound of dust on your shoes, sunburn on your neck, and memories in your head you can't forget. Every step is like I'm climbing up a mountain. I keep moving just to keep the past behind. I've been fighting through the pain just to end up in the rain. I've almost given in too many times. Whoa, ain't no whiskey in the bottle. Whoa, ain't no water in
Well, let's talk about the production. Brett, did I hear cellos on There to Catch Me?
Oh yeah.
Yes, very prominent.
I'm going, okay, so biker band cellos. What part of, one of these things is not like the other.
I say every biker's got a sensitive side.
Yeah.
They do.
You don't see the cellos on the back of the Harleys.
Well, I think a lot of that kind of stuff. My background is scoring and orchestral stuff, and I think that bringing that element into the production is a lot of like string arrangements and stuff like that, and I love cellos.
I do too. Oh my gosh.
And that's one of the things that we love about Brett, and it also drives us crazy, is that he's always taking it that one step further. Sometimes it's one step too far, and we got to bring him back.
Right? Yeah.
But a lot of times it leads to brilliance.
I like to lean outside the four chords and the truth sometimes.
Yeah.
And that is okay.
That's right. 3 chords and the truth.
Yeah.
I get high and try to kill the pain, but end up coming down to hitting the ground with broken wings. 'Cause you ain't there to catch me.
We have something premiering on CMT, which is going to be pretty awesome. Our video for There to Catch Me.
Yeah.
And we're going to shoot a couple more videos as well.
Yeah, well, early in 2020, in January 2020, we went to Los Angeles to shoot a video for There to Catch Me. The director of Forever My Girl loved the song, and she wrote a treatment for it, and she presented it to us, and we were like, yeah, okay.
Bethany Ashton Wolf.
Right.
Yeah.
And so right before the pandemic, we were out there in Los Angeles, and we shot a video for that, and it's finally coming out in 2021.
But you know what? Everything works out for a reason. I'm so glad it kind of pushed the whole album back a year and a half, but I'm actually happy with that because we went back and we kind of tweaked mixes and tweaked productions and tweaked which
for better or worse.
Better or worse, right? Yeah, you never know. But I think that was a positive, but we did get that because that video was supposed to come out a while ago. We've kind of held off on that for the right timing and everything else, and I think it's
right.
The right team behind the label and everything like that to help push it and everything else.
Everybody's a Thursday CMT.
Check out the Nashvillains There to Catch Me.
I have to say how cool that is. Growing up watching CMT.
Truth.
And to finally have our video on CMT, and the people at CMT have been amazing.
I want everybody to know about you because I'm going to scream you from the rooftops. It's like you're a hat trick of a band.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Devin. Yeah, they can find us at nashvillainsband.com. That's our website. And the same moniker can be used for Facebook and Instagram and all the other social. We're Nashvillains Band is where you can find us. Yeah, on YouTube, all the social media platforms. And we have a lot of content on there that they can sift through.
Yeah.
Sift through. Look at that. When do you do your show, your happy hour? Are you going to continue to do that throughout, even if you're on a bus in the middle of Okmulgee, Oklahoma?
We're hopefully.
It's been a little more spotty lately.
The last 2 months.
Just because we've had so much going on with the release of the album and everything else that we've been working on. So we're going to probably start kicking that back up. I would say tomorrow, but I'd say next week.
Yeah, Tuesday at 5:30. That's our time.
We'll have to have
on
you
Facebook Live.
Yeah, let's have
you on.
Well, honey, I am there anytime. I will be there, and I might be next to my blind steer, Stevie Wonder, or my crazy rescue horses, but I'll join you.
Cool.
I was wondering if you were still dealing with the animals,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got a pig that hates pigs, Barney the hero pig, but he is a pig with purpose. Thank you so much for your time today. You are fantastic. The Nashvillains, remember that name.
Absolutely. Devin, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank you, Devin.
Thanks.